Hey everyone. I know this wasn't really planned, but I just thought I'd get out. It's a nice day for once. We haven't had a nice day around average temperature here, and we've been below normal in my area now for over a week. And we've had cold, rainy weather. So nice day. Finally, we did a ton of yard work today. Probably see my face is red. Did a ton of yard work, and then I took the TransAm for a drive, pick up some medication I needed, and thought I'd come down here and chat for a little bit, see who's out and about. So, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well in your area. Here where I'm at, they're actually starting to ease restrictions coming up the next week or so. First of next month. Hey, CRT, what's up, man? So I decided to come down by the river here and hang out a little bit. The Trans Am is over behind the wall here. Took her out for a drive. She's out for the year. Thank gosh, I'm glad. Hey, Devon, Jace. Dude, Jace, what's up, man? Yeah, so in my area, we're actually starting to ease the restrictions in a week. So some places are kind of starting to fudge it this next week. I mean, coming up tomorrow, but it's supposed to be later. Oh, cool, Jace. Yeah, hey, Hachi, what's up, man? Hachi. The Trans Am was on the other side of the wall. I drove her down here, buddy. She's out for the year. Wind isn't too bad, so hope you guys can hear me. Urbexy, what's up? Dude, you're up late again. Man, you and I swear, do we sleep? So how's everybody going? Like I said, today was our first nice day in over a week. So I got out a lot. A lot of yard work, transplanted a tree, mowed grass, got the after I got the mower running. But I know Urbexy's had gorgeous weather where he's at for a long time, so down here, down along the park, a lot of people out. Oh yeah, it's nice out. I know this shades my face, but you guys really want to see my face anyway? Not really. But yeah, we're finally getting the decent weather. Mariah, how's it going? Hey, Rich, what's up? I like the chat is actually working for right now. We'll see how long that lasts. But let me, oh, Hachi, you have no idea, dude. I didn't get used to it from driving the truck and the Impala. It's so nice to hit the gas and hit it hard. Even I'm already in gear and just feel the rear end slide sideways as she shoves herself. Hey, Rich, I agree with her. I have to apologize just like Urbexy. I'm not getting your notifications. I got one 37 minutes after you're done, another one 42 minutes after you're done. I don't know what YouTube's doing. I get a ding, go there, and it's like, oh, this guy, he's done streaming 42 minutes ago. What the F? Let me spin you guys around here and get you a better view of where I'm at. I mean, some of you have seen this park. Oops, I'm kicking the tripod. But here, let me zoom in a little more. I'm over here on the Rock Island side. That's Davenport, Iowa over there. To try to make your streams, bud, is just, man, I'm telling you, YouTube's notifications. That's the Centennial Bridge across Rock Island and Davenport. Hey, Matt. Yeah, man, not doing too bad. How about you? Hope everybody's doing better. I just thought I'd give you guys a moment of zen here. So here's where I'm at. Jace, yeah, I haven't seen a notification from you. Hey, guys, honestly, if you do a stream, you don't see me there, and I'm usually a regular on your streams, dude, anybody knows how to get a hold of me, go to Instagram, Spurious CF, and hit me up on Messenger on there, because it's crazy how few notifications I'm getting lately. I'm starting to feel left out. Oh, yeah, Rich, it is, isn't it? I don't know if I can zoom in on that without messing it up while I'm streaming. Let's see here. How's that look, guys? I know I got the post over here in the way. I know there's people here already looking at me, but I don't give a rat's ass. Alright, how's that? I move the tripod. Well, CRT, yeah, it's busy. It does get tough. I've been a little busy in yard work. Oops, sorry. I know it's prettier if I stay zoomed in. There's a little tow coming up. He's going over to probably the construction. Oh, cool, Jace. I don't know if I'll get a notification while I'm live or not. Sometimes notifications come through like crazy when I'm live. Other times, not so much. Oh yeah, Hachi, it is gorgeous, isn't it? There's no button on here I can push to take a picture while I'm streaming. But I do live around here, so I see it. If anybody wants to know where I'm at, I am at Schwiebert Park in Rock Island, Illinois right now. Here, let me show you the non-river side. There's the band shell I've been under before, doing streams. And on the other side of this band shell, over here, there's train tracks. So I was kind of hoping for trains to come by, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that happens or not. Sorry, guys. I know you probably, I don't know. Do you really want to see my face when you got that to look at? Let me zoom back a little. Get a better view. Oh, the chat went away. There it is. It's back. Hey, Sandra. How's it going? Yes, Urbex. See, the Arsenal is, I got to back up. I'm right against a pole to show you that view. The Arsenal is right there. There's the Arsenal swing span bridge I've shown you guys before. And right over here, that is one of the entrances to the Arsenal Island. And I've driven across that, and I've come across here, and I was streaming over there the other day when you guys saw the swing span. Oh, thanks, Sandra. I appreciate that. Jennifer, what is up? Oh, Hachi, I tell you what, I grew up around here. I grew up living on the river, man. We used to camp out in the islands with friends. We'd take canoes out and camp in the islands for a week or two at a time. Of course, my health was a lot better. Oh, yeah, Rexy, that bridge is old. Really cool. That's the Arsenal Bridge, and across the bridge, God, I can't remember the name of it again. And I live here. Like I said, the upper deck is train, the lower deck is cars. That's a roller dam. I think it's Lock and Dam 15? Ooh, that means they might be opening the bridge soon. Usually that sound you just heard means they're opening the bridge. We'll see. I'll stand in front of the camera and we'll talk for a minute. Oh, I don't know if it's moving. I think it is. Are they going to open it for the... Oh, they got to open it for this barge coming up. He's coming up. This little dude right here is coming up. So he is going to have to go through it. Hachi, Bud, man, you wouldn't believe the fishing around here. We've got the islands, the sloughs, the main channel, a lot of areas. Plus, we also have the Rock River in this area, too. So we have a couple good-sized rivers here. And, yeah, Rebecca, I swear, they built them to last back in the day. Jace, if you are watching, bud, I just got your test stream notification. So, hey, at least when I'm live, they work. I'll come back around the camera. So at least when I'm live, Jace, I'm getting notification. So hopefully that sticks. But yeah, honestly, I grew up around here and just get so used to it. But yeah, it is nice to come down and look at the birds floating over the big cranes or something, or pelicans. For another month or so, as long as everything goes right, these docks are going to be full of boats again. People coming down here. Sorry. Trying to check the chat. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Susan! Hey, holy crap. Glad Rich said your name. I would have missed. I would have missed you. Hey, Susan. So yeah, it's pretty nice here, really. Urbexy, I wouldn't doubt it, bud. Because some of these people, out drinking for a night and coming along and... Oh yeah, I see it out there. I see which one you're talking about. That one, right over here. Sorry guys, I'm not in front of the camera because I'm trying to see if the swing span's gonna open. I know you guys saw it closer on my one live stream, but thought maybe you see it from this angle. Sorry about the graininess. If I zoom in, especially live, it was a grain. Listen to Slayer, nothing wrong with that. Tell you what, the weather is dead on. Just, it's gorgeous right now. I had to put long sleeves on finally, but it's still nice. Yeah, I think they're going to open it. I heard the honking, and I know he can't fit under it. He's just drinking coffee. Let me know if it's too grainy, guys, because I can zoom back out. Or if you want me to zoom in a little more, please let me know, because I can zoom in a little more. It just gets a little more grainy when I do. Oh, yeah, Rich. Yeah, I keep forgetting. It's always so weird, guys. I was telling my wife earlier. Oh, there goes the bridge. I'm going to try to zoom in a little more. Let me know. Somebody let me know in the chat if it gets too grainy for you. If that's too grainy, let me know. Davo, what is up? Sorry, guys, that's a Kiwi life. That's Dave. He's one of Isaac's fellow countrymen in New Zealand, and he does a lot of camping vlogs and video-centric stuff like that. Is that too grainy, guys? Somebody let me know if that's too grainy. There goes watching him go through the locks. If you want to see more of this bridge, look back about 2 weeks ago. I did a live stream really close to the bridge. 3 teeth. Oh, they sound like Ministry? See, I've never heard of 3 teeth, Hachi. Gin and tonic with lime. Nice. Okay, looks good. Thanks, Susan. So, I don't want to really, preach on it, guys, but how is the panda flu wherever you're at? Parts of America, we've apexed and gone down. Other parts didn't go too bad. Iowa here didn't do too bad. Rock Island, the Quad Cities over here didn't do real bad, really. Heck, I don't think Illinois would have done as much shutting down as it did, except for stupid Chicago. If anybody comes in, sorry, I'm not on camera. I'm just showing you the opening bridge. They are actually able to lock in one boat on each side of that, too. They have locks on each side that can come down. Like I said, if you want to see more, look back about a week and a half ago. I did a live stream really close, actually right by the bridge. Yeah, Rich. I don't know, man. You're going to do a convertible if you try making it under that. Oh, there it goes. It's going back. But yeah, sorry, the chat is doing itself what it wants to. Location for time lapse. Ooh. Urbexy, dude. See, guys, that's why Urbexy doesn't have to put his face on camera. He's that smart. That is a great idea. All right, guys, remember Urbexy said that. If I do that, definitely his idea. That is a great idea, dude. Oops, that's not better. That's worse. Leave the tripod alone. Sorry. That's... Restrictions are leveling down, so back to work tomorrow. Okay. See, Davo, I think here, there are a few places kind of starting to open things up a little bit tomorrow, but most are waiting till the first of the month here. So far, my wife's company they're opening their stores on the Iowa side tomorrow for limited service. And Illinois, we haven't heard yet, but I'm betting the week after or a week after that. I know my wife's itching to get back to work. And yes, we're still married. We're not divorced. And I am so sorry about that pole right there. I just noticed that. I don't know if I can move and get it any better because these poles are here. Is that any better? Not really. That pole is just right there. Wow, the chat didn't move. It didn't even come up either. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Urbex. Sometimes they just, I don't know what they do. Sometimes they seem to, it depends who operates it, I think. Some guys spin it, other guys do not. Oh, Jace, is it late there for you? See, it's hard to keep track of times, guys, worldwide, man. Boy, can you believe how connected we all are considering the internet and the time zones? Sorry, I was trying to get that pole a little more out of the view, but it's not going to get out of there, is it? I'm in a bad position. 10:59 a.m. Oh, well, then I understand, Jace. All right, let me zoom back out since the bridge is closed. There you go. Now you see how I'm actually a little bit of ways away, so this thing doesn't zoom bad. Semi-impressive. Get you back to the bridge. And for anybody who didn't see, that over there is Davenport, Iowa. That's the downtown that I did drone footage of that was flooded last year. Yeah. Well, my tripod is really being tight, so I'm sorry about the jerkiness. It's supposed to be smooth, but it really isn't being smooth because it seems like for some reason it's not loosening up. Loosen the knob. Hey, Jace, have a go, man. Oh, Kiwi Davo, it's 1 p.m. Monday. Yeah, it's crazy the time zones. That right there with the Ferris wheel is the ballpark. They got the Little League ballpark there. Well, it's kind of what, the AAA? And there's the Centennial Bridge. Have a good one, Jace. They do once in a while, Urbexy, but it's not. It's just such a big river, dude. If you haven't lived along the Mississippi River, then you really don't understand the scale of the Mississippi. It is the second biggest river in the world, and that is a very large bridge going across there. And this is actually not one of the widest parts of the river by far. And now you can see how far I actually am from the Iowa side. Oh yeah, Davo, this is the Mississippi River. Right between, if you want to look it up on maps, to the right, that is Davenport, Iowa. To the left, where I'm at is Rock Island, Illinois. And that is the Centennial Bridge at Rock Island. Well, they call it Rock Island. And here, for those who came in, here's where I'm at. There's the little band shell they got down here at Schwiebert Park. And other side of this wall is where the TransAm is parked. Oh yeah, she's out. Let me turn the camera around. There. Ooh, if I go too much into the light. See, I like showing you that. Who cares about seeing my face? Really. You guys are brave enough to look at my face during my live streams, man. Look. So, oh yeah, Davo. Yeah, you can find out right where I'm at. So, if you got missile capability, you can take me out. Schwiebert Park, Rock Island, Illinois. Oh, so I hope everybody's doing okay. And like Rich tells you a lot of times, guys, the chat is being stupid. It comes up and go poof right away. But yeah, I'm glad we're going to start getting life back to normal. I just hope we don't do it too fast. Oh, man. David, you were on Zeke's stream. Did you see Zeke eat that chip? It didn't even bug him. He's eating too much hot stuff. Yeah, Isaac from Urban Cubiana did a challenge, eating some hot chip, and it barely even phased him. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. I'm sure the people back behind me are wondering, or like laughing, going, what the heck's he doing? Oh, Davo, I'm telling you, I like hot stuff, but I'm not going to eat stuff like, I don't need, burn my gut. Oh, yeah, Rich. I do know that here in our area, our two-state area, they are saying you must wear a mask starting tomorrow in public. I do have my N95 mask on me. I do have it. Of course, I have these all the time, so this is no big deal to me. Probably tougher on the rest of you guys who have to adapt to this. Sorry, I'm just keeping the bridge up because the bridge is prettier than me. But yeah, I guess in public we are supposed to be wearing the masks over the next month or two. So yeah. Oh, Rich, tell me about it. Hey, I'll tell you guys, I understand totally. Being on disability has been the worst thing in my life. You can ask, if you want to someday, I'll bring my wife, you can ask her. I have bouts of horrible problems because I'm not at work. And now this even pushed it back farther if I even wanted to think about it. Because working around the public like I did, if I get this, I'm dead meat. Davo, the bridge right behind me is the Centennial Bridge in Rock Island, Illinois. Or Centennial. And the bridge we just saw opening was the Arsenal Bridge, but it actually has a name of it. But I forgot the name. But yeah. I don't know if those girls are on their own camera or what they're doing. But yeah, I understand the masks. What I have a problem with I understand even some of the protests. I'm having a problem with some of the morons who whine, it's against my freedom to tell me to wear a mask. No, we do limit freedom when it's going to be a health emergency. You don't get to yell fire in a crowded theater. We have a health department that checks out restaurants you eat at so you don't get sick and die of poo-poo hands or something. Come on. I don't know if any of you guys know. This is probably the last part I'm going to talk about this. People don't realize the deaths are not the big issue. People being on ventilators for 2 to 4 weeks is, and even young people that recover don't recover fully. You have some lung damage, anywhere from 3 to 25% lung damage for life. And you can have heart damage. And many young people, here's a strange thing. Not older people getting this. Younger people that get it bad are having strokes and dying. It's causing strokes in young people. So the news is focusing on the infection and death rate. They're not focusing on the illnesses and how bad it is. Yeah, see, Jennifer, we have to wear the mask in public. Starting tomorrow, I guess there's a mandate to wear the masks outside. So yeah. My dad won't wear one, so he went and did a bunch of shopping this weekend. I just can't handle it because my sinuses. I'm like, good grief. I don't understand. He's goofy. What do you do what do you do with your parents, Well, Urbex, see, I understand some of the protesters. I don't know if you realize, in some of the states here, they have taken very draconian measures. They were telling people in Michigan, you can't buy seeds. You can't be out in your own yard planting a garden in your own yard. They told you couldn't be outside in your own yard in a couple states with your own family, the people that live with you, not extended family. Just you're like your wife and kid. It's like, what? Some weird measures in some states. So I understand those protests. If I can block that a little bit. There we go. That light is right in a bad spot. I'm trying to get it off the cam. There we go. It makes the cam slightly better. So I understand the protests are back in some states. But some of the people are getting a little screwy. I understand wanting to get back to work, like Rich said. Rich is he's like me. He wants to work. Disability, I put up disability for so long. I'm dead ready to go on it. And I still want off, but now this has really made it harder for me to go back. I'm not whining. I'm happy to be alive still, but now there's one more thing out there that if I was working around people, if I pick this up, I got no way to get over it. Yeah, Rebecca, that's the dumb thing there. People on TV, online, whatever, whining, going, we can self-regulate, we're not kids. Uh-oh. If I'm locking up, guys, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Walt. I see you guys, I don't know what's going on with this, though. So, I don't know if I'm even moving to you guys. On my screen, it's locked up, so I don't know what that's all about. Let me see if I can flip the cam, see if it makes a difference. That looks live. That's live. I think it's my camera, guys. There. How's that? Is that any better? Sometimes if my camera does something stupid, I flip it and it goes right back. I understand. I do want to go back to work. So I understand everybody else wanting to. But we do have to be careful. And people whining about the masks or saying they'll self-regulate. No, they don't. We were at the grocery store Saturday? Friday night? Friday. We went Friday. And 40% of the people in the grocery stores were wearing masks. The other 60% weren't wearing a mask. So don't tell me you're going to self-regulate. One guy was in there with his family and he was hacking, coughing, sneezing, no mask. Everybody avoided him like the plague. The lady working the checkout almost flipped out. But it's like, really? You're not self-regulating. So when people say they'll self-regulate, they're lying their butts off. I don't like that. Jennifer, I understand that. Just, as long as you guys are careful and he's not sick. For those of you who do know, Sean's wife had been exposed to somebody with COVID for her boss, who didn't decide to tell everybody at first until he suddenly stayed home and goes, oh, by the way, my wife is sick with it. Star got tested. Sean's wife got tested today. Well, she tested the other day. Got her results today. She does not have the panda flu. And she doesn't have it in her system, so she's safe. See, Urbex, see, there's the problem. If people aren't willing to wear masks, and I will say the Asiatic countries like Japan and a couple others are better at this. They, normal conditions, if they get sick, they wear a mask, just not to make other people sick. Oh no, not in a lot of countries. We just go around spreading our crap and coughing and giving it to everybody else. Sorry, if it locks up, I'm going to turn it around. I found out that's the best way to get it to unlock. I don't know if it's my cam or what's going on. But if it locks up, I just flip the camera to the other camera and it works fine. Maybe there's something running, I don't know, and I should shut something down. I don't understand people not wearing... Don't bitch about wearing a mask. It's a minor inconvenience. You gotta try it with my lungs. You wear an N95 with my lungs? Oh, it's hard to breathe. It just is. Well, see, that drives me nuts when people do that in some places. Yeah, we can bring our dogs in some stores here, but not like grocery stores or stuff. I know Lowe's in our area, and there's some PetSmart and Petco, of course, you can bring dogs. Well, yeah, exactly, Rich. Then the store we were at, the grocery store we were at the other day, well, actually both stores were saying wear a mask. It says right on the door, wear a mask. Like I said, only 40% of people were wearing masks. The guy hacking and coughing was not wearing a mask. Oh, Davo found me. Sorry, guys. Davo was looking up where I'm at. He got on Google Maps and found out where I am. Ooh, hey, you can see me if I block certain light. Look at that. Ooh, isn't that pretty? That's prettier. That's why I'm keeping myself in the shadows. I mean, it's just better for you guys this way. But yeah, I understand wanting to get back to work, but the people bitching about the masks, and there are protests like that, Urbexy, just whining and whining about masks. It gets my freedom. And what if you go and spread it and give it to somebody like me and kill me? You're gonna feel, yay, but I didn't have to wear a mask. Just asking. And I've been very unflipped out about this. For somebody that's ultra high risk, I haven't flipped out. You could always trace since MRSA, only if they could be trained to pull you away from anyone with panda. Dude, that's a good idea. Yeah. Davo, yeah, that's it. Schwiebert Riverfront Park, yeah. That's exactly where I am. Oh, Jennifer, be careful, because some of those masks, that's the bad thing. People that are wearing masks, I'd say maybe 10% of them wearing masks will actually do any good. The others aren't going to do you a crap load of good. Viruses will go right through anything that's not a medical grade mask. It doesn't have to be an N95. Well, kind of. An N95, you're sure it won't get through. But even the lighter medical masks are a really good protection. People putting a piece of cotton over there, they make a mask out of an old sweatshirt. Better look up on how small bacteria and viruses are. It'll swim right through that thing like it does through the air. Yeah, it's starting to get a little darker here. Lights are coming up bright. Yeah, exactly, Urbex. See, I've seen people's scarves. You can actually see they made like something out of a shirt and they put the little straps on. They made it. And you're like, that's not to do you any good. It makes maybe make you feel better, but you're not educated. The city's starting to light up behind me. See, the other camera, if I flip around, actually is better in the darkness. But yeah, it's nice out here still. I did put long sleeves on finally, because it's getting darker. The lights are starting to come up on the city across here. Let me flip this around so you guys can... I can see the lights starting to come on. See, this cam is so much better. But if I stand in front of this cam, I cannot see the chat. Coming up right anyway. Other than that, guys, I'm hoping your country start getting over. I think Urbexy, isn't the UK getting close to finally getting a little bit better off? Sorry, I'm moving you up, guys, so you can get a better view of things lighting up. The river's still high right now, too. Oh, Davo, it is gorgeous right here. Considering the weather we've had lately, this is beautiful. Oh, Jennifer, that's kind of funny. That is funny, actually, though. Sorry. This, like I said, my tripod's acting a little weird. Well, Jennifer, were they wearing the big D cup or are they wearing little A cups? Yeah, see, exactly, Urbex. See, I agree, bud. It is crazy to reopen too early. Sorry, I know I switched back to the crappy cam. Sorry, guys. This crappy cam. I'll keep myself out of the light. I guess you guys get a better picture behind me. But yeah, opening too early will hope a lot of places don't. What I'm more worried about than opening early, actually, though, guys, is people who go, oh, the restrictions are being lifted. And they just go right back to being scurvy, nasty people. Don't really care. And that's going to cause. Can you believe that here, the gyms are some of the first things that are reopening? I had people, when this was going on, when it started, just before my gym shut down, people were going to my gym sick and hacking and not wearing masks or wiping things down. So they're not going to self-regulate, and my cam locked up again. Something's running in the background, and I can't minimize this to turn it off, whatever it is. So if I go like this and turn around, jeez. I'm more worried about people that people are just going to drop all the pretense of trying to be clean and careful. Yeah, we have a few states that, well, it depends on the states here, Bexy. Like South Dakota had nobody die, ever. They barely had any infections, ever. Oklahoma, though, is having a spike in cases. So it depends on where you're at. Chicago in Illinois, pretty much 99% of it was all Chicago. But they shut down the whole state where nobody was getting sick. Iowa, had barely, if you look up Iowa, barely anything happened in Iowa. Of course, there's no people in Iowa. Not taking a shot of Iowa, but Iowa does not have a lot of people per area. It depends on the area. I just hope we do it right and don't cause a cluster. Or I just hope people don't do something stupid, go, yay, restrictions are lifted, back to normal. That's going to cause a problem. Just going right from zero back to normal. Ooh, I'm the only one here now. Technically, I think we're mostly free here, but I think after dark I don't want you wandering, but I'm not sure. I'm actually going to take you guys on a walkabout here a little bit. Not to co-opt anybody's term there. I'm going to spin you around, put you in the better camera, take this up and go for a walk. I'm actually going to shorten the tripod so I don't kick it while I'm walking. Oh. So you guys can get a little review while I'm walking around. Instead of staring at me. Two guys with bicycles coming up. Oh, there, right there. There it is, guys. There's the TransAm. She's out. There she is, sitting there, waiting for me to drive home. Mostly B and C. Oh, I got it, Jennifer. I caught up. Rich, I'm with you, bud, because, hey, at least I can tell you this, guys. One good thing we have on super high risk is I'll be one of the first ones to get the shot. I am on super high risk, so I'll be on the first line. These people are looking at me going, what the heck is he doing? Strange in 2020 how many people flip out if you're doing live streams. You would think by now people would be used to it, wouldn't you? Just curious. Oh, they got a dog about the size of my tennis shoe. The size of that little dog. Rich, I totally agree. The problem is some people there's some of those protesters just want to go right back to normal right now. And that will cause a big spike. That will. It just will. It'll cause a big flare-up. I know I'm breaking one of the biggest rules of live streaming. Gotta have your face on camera. No, not really. Not when you have that view to look at. Look at that water. Rich, Urbex, I've seen that, man. Oh, God. I've seen that. How's it going? Oh, my Lord. We do not like strangers. Oh, my God. Well, I just scared a little dog, everybody. Just by standing here. Urbexy, if there's floating out there, it's probably a duck or a crane. Maybe a pelican. Well, the dog was just on in about 6 countries.
What?
I'm live streaming.
Oh,
Yeah. Jennifer. Oh, Cannonball Run. Man, second movie was the best. No, Rich. No. You cannonball. The Trans Am's got plenty of room for 2 people. That's actually a large car. Got plenty of room for up front for 2 people. You got the hatchback to store stuff. Cannonball Run, man. You go light. That's what you do. You go light. You just kind of zing. Plus, you don't have a lot of equipment in the car because you want to be able to travel light. And better gas mileage and faster. Well, there's a duck chatting with me. Well, that's not a cannonball run, Rich. 2 people. Cannonball is when you got a couple people hop in a car and race a couple other people. That's Cannonball Run. There's duck. Well, that's why you do go light, Rich, because you already got heavy weight and fuel. You don't want to weigh down anymore, because the more you stop for gas and drag is the less your best chance you get to lose. More chance you get to lose. I have run coast to coast, actually. We did do a, God, what was that? What did he call that? Scavenger race? Certain things we had to get from certain states along the way. We went East Coast to West Coast. It was a long time ago. Started in New York, ended up in San Diego. I had an 83 Pontiac Trans Am at the time. Oh yeah. Old F-body. Oh, it's quiet down here. Everybody just gone. It was busy right up until it got semi-dark. Well, see, back, and we did that. There was none of that. It's pretty much everybody gathered. You have email really to talk about it, to do it, set it up. People word of mouth, or you're part of a club. We just sat up and did it somewhere and took off. See who made it across first. We just drove. There you go, Jennifer. See, Jennifer knows. That's the old school way of doing it. Go climb the transition tower? What is the transition tower? What are you calling a transition tower? I know everybody's got different words for stuff, but what are you calling a transition tower, bud? That's where I was standing back there. Oh, so we didn't do any of that, Rich. We didn't use radar detectors, none of it. See, we just did, we just got in the car and you went. See who made it quickest. Red, white. The red and white thing. What red and white thing? Oh, you're kidding me. Buddy. I will watch you climb one of those first. Yeah. You mean the old WHBF TV tower. That's what that is. That's WHBF Channel 4, I think, tower. Well, I didn't know. I never heard that called a transition tower. Never heard that. At least not for those. I was hoping a train would come. Because right on the other side of here is the tracks. But not a choo-choo one. Now the bridge is kind of getting a little more lit. This camera sure picks up a lot better than the one I use for my face. A lot of the original 79 cars. Wow. Yeah, see, we just took off. We had me and my friend Taco. We're in my 83 TransAm. Another friend, Jeff, was in his, what was that, an 84, 85 Chevy Malibu with an old police car. Kind of a crappy little police car. What was it? Dennis Began was in a silver 4-cylinder turbo Mustang, an 80s model. So yeah, that's what we used to do. Well, Fuzzbusters, we never used them because we always knew that Fuzzbusters were, when they went off, you were pretty much getting nailed. Yeah, Dave, I think you guys use a different gauge track too, a little more narrow gauge. I think UK uses the same gauge we do, don't they, Urbexy? They use full gauge. Just gonna walk up the bandstand. A bunch of people on bicycles doing stuff, doing tricks and cussing, F-bombing. There. A bunch of bicyclers down here in a group, breaking rules. Here, I'll spin you around so you can hear them. Wow, there's a group of them. Well, ours weren't exactly sanctioned, Rich. Rich, ours weren't exactly sanctioned, bud. It was pretty much just everybody, a certain bunch of people got bored and went out and did it. That's what our sanctioned was. Sorry, I'm just giving you guys a walk around. I was actually heading down towards the train tracks. I do see something with bright lights on there, but I think it's a truck sitting with lights. And those bicyclists I'm watching, they look like they're kind of being jerks. So we'll see how they are. So that's just the Trans Am's parked right down there. It's like people messing around my car. Oh, Davo, I think, dude, okay, how many people aren't train lovers? How many people go, I hate trains? Not a lot. Very few. Now, see, right here's the train tracks. The tracks right there, if what come through. I was looking down this way, down the tracks. I don't see anything coming. Unfortunate. Is that big truck coming this way? Other than that, no trains. Kind of sucks. Hey, Ben, how's it going, man? Uncle Ben. Biddy Boo, hey, how you going, hon? But yeah, Dave-O, come on. How many people do you ever hear go, I hate trains? They're not cool, they're ugly. Nobody. As now it's definitely starting to get dark. Oh, not too bad, Biddy Boo. Finally had a nice day here. 5 to 7 days of cool below normal and kind of rainy. And we had a gorgeous day today. So I got the old Trans Am is out for the season, parked down there. Had to pick up some medication, thought I'd come outside and show off down here in Davenport and Rock Island, Iowa. Davenport, Iowa, Rock Island, Illinois, right along the river. You know, Ben, I have to agree. I think pretty much 99% of humans love the trains. The other 1% aren't living anymore. Yeah. Let me flip this. See how this cam's gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna be grainy, but at least you guys can semi see my funky face. Ooh, those make an aura. Oh, thanks, Betty. Our Biddy. Good grief. I'm having a problem with names today. Mariah, my cats are doing pretty good, actually. They were being little bugs, wanting a lot of love, and they wanted to come outside with us today, but we couldn't let them out. My wife was spraying the yard with the stuff. Rich, I don't know how fast. I'd have to get a hold of Jeff and ask him because I know he knows his time. He was into the time more than we were. We were just trying to see how many people we could beat. I do know an 83 TransAm sucked because the speedometer ended at 85 miles an hour. Even though I always asked who they were trying to fool. Because I remember Ford Escorts of the same period had 110 speedos, but my Trans Am had an 85. Who were they trying to fool more? Just a quick question there. Oh, before I forget, if anybody's hanging out here, it's going to be on live stream Tuesday. We are doing, continuing with the first YouTube urban exploring video from channels series. And J&E, we're doing their first for sure on Tuesday. And maybe another. I might even go back to boards, even though his first one was not urban exploring. But he's pretty much an urban exploring channel anymore. But and if you haven't, email me at exploringwithcf@gmail.com if you want to do, if you're an urban exploring channel, even if you didn't start that way, if you're predominantly an urban exploring channel, email me there and let me know your channel name because your email may not be the same. And I'll look at your first videos and we can stick with that first video, urban exploring video series. See, Rich, when I did that stuff, that's when we had the old VHS and point and click plastic cams you bought. Oh, wow. My wife found a bottle in our yard. She's digging down. We're going to plant a tree. She's planting other plants. She found a bottle. It was really old. The neck was broke off, unfortunately. But it's a really small glass bottle about this thick and yay tall, like that wide. And it said something about malted milk ball pills or something. So we're going to have to look that up. I have to look it up when I get home. She's cleaning it off when I left. But it's a really cool little bottle. Too bad it's partially broke. But yeah, we were working out in the yard a lot today. Wow, you've never found a 4-leaf clover. Now you found 2? So I hope you went and bought a lottery ticket tonight, right? Yeah, I'm sorry it's grainy, guys. I mean, I can just spin it around. I feel bad showing you grainy crap. I mean, you really don't want to see my face anyway, do you? You'd rather look at the view. And for those of you who can't get outside still, ooh, the lights like to flare it up a little. That's a little better. See, if I go stand in front of you, you can see me better, but I don't think you want to see me that bad. Yeah, pretty much, man. Exactly. Try to discourage us rather than fool us. Yeah, because I think my 85, I think it's speedometer that one a little higher, but I'm not sure. Not till I got to my Camaro, my Z28, my 96 Z28, did I have a higher speedometer. I think that and the Trans Am both have 155 speedos. No, Bitty Boo, I didn't say it was essential. I'm just saying, if you got enough luck where you're finding 2 4-leaf clovers, then it might be time for you to go and pick up a lottery ticket. Wow, those are really causing a good flare in the lens. Uh-oh. Did I lock? Uh-oh. Okay, unlocked. Sometimes it's locking up and I can't tell. Oh, thanks, Mariah. Uncle Ben. Oh, sorry. Davo hunted me down, Uncle Ben. I am at Schwiebert Riverfront Park in Rock Island, Illinois. And let me flip you back around here and show you a little more, a little better, if it will do it. It's getting bitchy. Come on, Kim. Switch. I switched you. That right over here is Davenport, Iowa. That's the Mississippi River. And that's my camera locking up. It's just getting whiny. I don't know why. Sorry, I saw somebody say something in the chat. Hey, Jennifer, no problem, hon. Oh, last movie. Good movie. I watched part of Total Recall earlier today. Yeah, Uncle Ben, I am standing in Rock Island, Illinois. Right in Schwiebert Park. That is Davenport, Iowa, across the river. I don't know why when I turn my cam it acts up. I'll try it again. You too, Mariah. Oh, come on. Yeah, Davo, Kiwi Life at Davo actually hunted me down. Or Kiwi Life, sorry. But his name's Davo, sorry. That is Davenport. There's the Mississippi River. And there is the Centennial Bridge if you want to look up where I'm at. Oh, Ben, you should, if you get a chance to, just go back on the stream. Don't have to watch. Just go back if you want and look at some of the river I was hitting earlier. It was really beautiful earlier. Oh, dang it. He's streaming, isn't he, Rich? Sorry, I wasn't home. So I didn't realize he was streaming. Yeah, crap. Yeah, no problem, Rich. Hey, yeah, say hi to those guys. Tell them I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to stream opposite them. I forgot all about it. I wasn't home, so decided to run this. Oh, wow, that's crazy, Bitty Boo. A whole glass, brown glass? That is really neat to find. Yeah, I'm probably going to head toward the TransAm here in a minute and head home here. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming outside with me. I mean, especially for somebody that can't get out really. Ugh. Man, for you guys, I really feel bad. Thankfully, a little more. Like I said, the Quad Cities, if you look at it, it's 470,000 people in this area. But we're a very rural city, if you know what I mean. We're not too packed in. Almost and stuff. It's not cityfied. I don't know why this thing likes to lock up. So I jams it unlocks. It is a weird thing going on there. Oh, no problem, Rich. Have a good one, man. I appreciate you just taking the time to stop by. And I'm sorry, I don't try to make people choose like that. I feel bad that I came over theirs. Wow. Have a good one, Rich. And I hope, hope you get some good stuff to fix tomorrow at work. Yes, Ben, it was. The song, like, people don't realize the Rock Island Lines trains, songs, and the legend came from this area. And we still have a lot of train yards and train lines here. River traffic. So, yeah, it was, Ben. And a lot of it has come back a lot in the last few years. All right. Oh, yeah, Urbex. They don't. Oh, you say that like you're surprised. Do you guys have litter problems at the parks? Sorry, I'm on the crappy lens. I should zoom. Or am I? Might be the dim light. How's the dim light? It's getting dim enough now. It's having a problem. That's how dark it almost really is. But this lens actually, it's weird as heck. This cam really absorbs a lot of light. That's why I use this phone so much for urban exploring. It brightens everything. Oh yeah, Uncle Ben, this area really is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a good area to live in. Sure, you grow up here, you can get a little bored, and you start, you get used to things. You get used to stuff. You're like, I'm bored, but we have the river here. Tons of festivals. We got 2 states, multiple multiplex movie theaters, tons of music festivals. We got the Bix Jazz Fest. Tons of river stuff to do. I mean, it's crazy what we have to do around here. But when you grow up here, you know how it is. Wherever you grow up, you get bored. You're like, it's just nothing to do here. I know tons of people that have moved away from here, and then they move back. They find out it's not greener sometimes. So it is good that we have this many people, because it gives us a wide range of things to do. So, but it is very rural-ish. You go right outside of town, in 10-15 minutes you'll be in the woods, as soon as you go out of town. Sorry, I was standing in front of the cam, so I couldn't see the chat very well. But yeah, actually litter. Oh, Uncle Ben, yeah, the cost of living here, I will say this though, the cost of living where I'm standing is much higher than it is over there in Iowa. Illinois is nuts with their taxes. And I'm sorry, Illinois, you've gone out of your minds. It's just crazy the taxes going on over here. Iowa is much better, but even in Illinois side, this is not a real expensive place to live. So yeah, And you live in the middle of the country in a good spot to jump off to go anywhere. Kind of like that. Whew. Sorry. Somebody's burning something. Ugh, smoke. Let me check chat. But yeah, Urbex, do you guys have a lot of litter in your parks? Because this, honestly, this is average for our parks. This park is about 3 to 5 years old. There's a park across the river I'll take you guys to another time, but partially underwater right now because the river's high. And Davenport doesn't like doing anything for flood control. You're kind of stupid. But I'll have to go back out in the Arsenal Bridge too and get shots down the river from this side of the guard railing, from the swing span side, and look down the river and see down the middle of it, see how big it really is. Ooh, the moon looks pretty cool. Got a moon and making sure the star isn't moving like a real high airplane, but it isn't. So is that Mars? No, it's not red tinted. Is that Venus? It's Venus. So look at this. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera. Look at that. That's the moon, and I believe that's Venus. If it moves, it's an airplane, but I think it's Venus. Oh, Ben, buddy, don't talk like that. But you're probably right. Yeah, holy crap, Urbexy, you're not kidding. And Urbexy, I loved your idea of time-lapsing the Arsenal Bridge. That's a great idea. Come here on a nice day and just let it run. Of course, I'd have to hang out with it. Ain't no way I'm leaving it here. Oh, wow. Yeah, isn't that cool, Urbexy? You're clear, what, a quarter around the world, and we're seeing the same stuff when you look up almost. Sorry. It's having a focus issue. Huh. There, I refocused it. You can tap the screen and let's try to refocus. It's getting dark enough now, it's getting grainy, guys. Sorry about that. If I bring it down, let it absorb light, and then it brings it back a little bit. But isn't that amazing how we can be halfway around the world and still see the same stuff? I'll tell you what, I'd freak out. For you guys in New Zealand and Australia, I'd freak out. Not being able to see the same stars, because you guys are on, no pun intended, I'm not being, you guys are on the south side of the earth, kind of the bottom end. So you don't see the same stars we do on the northern. Because I'm up here, you guys are down here. I would freak out to look at the sky and see totally different stars. Could you imagine that? I mean, to look up and maybe not see the Sagittarius arm of the Milky Way. Can you guys see Venus? How much do you see the moon from the southern hemisphere? God dang it, now I gotta go look those up. I took astronomy years ago, but it's been so long. I mean, I'm on the northern hemisphere, I'm looking up at the moon, and I'm on, up here on the earth. So if you are under here, down here, is the earth in the way of the moon for you guys? How often do you see it? What angle do you see it at? I'm giving myself way too many questions to answer here. So if anybody knows, let me know in the chat, because now I'm curious. I am dead curious now. The star and moon is YouTube time. Oh, no problem, Biddy Boo. Wow. Are you going to be, what do you mean your bed is calling? You live stream in the middle of the night, hun. Many a times have I ghosted your stream while I've been editing in the middle of the night. You got on later tonight? Hey, Exploring a Jay, how's it going? It's getting pretty dark now. So yeah, it's only what, 8 o'clock? 8:30, something like that? I don't know, the chat. I can't see the clock on my cam. Ah, okay, Biddy Boo, I get it. So you like to be a night owl but get little sleep. I am curious though. Now I gotta look it up when I get home. What stars do they see from Australia and New Zealand? And how much do they see the moon? Do they ever see Venus? Because if I'm pointing up, they're down kind of like on the underside. Just when I don't get it. Well, now I gotta look it up when I get home. I'd take you out somewhere where I grew up, my parents' house. Out there at night, you can see the stars. Oh, I miss that about living in town. The stars out there are amazing. So what's going on, Jay? I'm just getting ready to wrap it up here. I'm actually gonna start heading towards the TransAm. You know, reel this down a little bit. It's like easier for me to walk. I head towards the TransAm a little bit here. And keep chatting with you guys a little bit. Whoa, 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 we're about the hell fucking, sorry, excuse me, F-bomb. Chat just popped up. I think they see the same, just different times. Oh, really? But how can you do that? Wouldn't we get the wrong angle to see the moon the same way we do? I mean, how could you see the same things? You're on the top of the earth and the bottom of the earth. And they're always on the bottom. They're never really top. Because there's got to be stuff they see that we don't see. You would think. Of course, I try not to think because it just gets me in trouble. If you're here and you haven't, hit the thumbs up, please do. And remember to do that for anybody you watch. If you're watching Urbex, Biddy Boo, Exploring a J, CRT, whoever you're watching, Davo, anybody, please at least hit the thumbs up because, by the way, if you don't have time to leave comments and stuff, the thumbs up does matter in analytics and helps the channels. Especially right now with all the stupidity on YouTube. Sorry, it's unlocking the TransAm. She's dirty, she needs cleaned. There's my girl, she's out and free. She's free range, everybody. She's shiny right now. You see the daylight, you see she's kind of dirty though. Do love this old car. Can't believe she is 20. She turned 20 this year. Looks good for a 20-year-old. She's now legal. Urbexy, I don't know. I just don't get the angle, bud. Because think about it. If you got the rest of the earth above you kind of in the way, if I'm looking at the moon and everything happening at a totally different angle. So now I'm giving myself something to worry about and think about because I don't understand it. Because it would have to be totally... I'm going to have to look it up when I get home now. A lot of cars here. I wonder where everybody's at. I don't see anybody. That's a little weird. Somebody in the one pickup truck. I see lights in there. They're probably watching me going, what the heck's that boy doing? And I just gave everybody in my area a redneck accent. Oh, yeah, Ben. It's a gorgeous design. I love the TransAm. It's a mean-looking beauty. Oh, thanks, Urbexy. Actually, those are very dull. If you saw those in the daylight, you'd be very unimpressed. But when they're new, oh, they're shiny. I was actually thinking about getting those restored. Because they do need restored pretty badly. Those are the original rims, Urbexy. That's the way they came on this car. I always thought about getting black chrome rims for it at one time. But yeah, that's my baby. She's out and she's free. She is free and wander about the Quad Cities again. Don't tell anybody I don't have the front plate in. I'm supposed to. There's actually a cover on there, the Firebird. The plate is actually on the car. It's underneath it. I put the cover plate in because it looks ugly with a plate. It looks stupid. See? It's on it. The license plate is actually under that. Oh yeah, Rebecca, see, my calipers are blue. They came red, but I redid them with ceramic paint years ago. Now, I also changed the hood decal color from the stock to a blue. It's hard to get in this light. See it blue. It's like a neon blue, but somehow it's coming up purple with my light. Or messed up color, see? It's darker than that. I don't know why it's coming up that light, so this light color is messing it up. Dark blue decaling on the hood, and the calipers, you can see, are dark blue also. I thought blue looked better than red with black. Everybody's got red with black. So I decided to go blue. Oh, they do, Ben. They do, bud, but also, come on. How many cops have picked you up by your front license plate? And I see guys with Corvettes driving around with the front plate in all the time. So they pick me up, fine. They'll just give me a ticket if worst case. But she does look better without it. Not on the exterior, Ben. I do have one interior door panel on the passenger side. On the interior, right at the top, has a crack, and the dash pad cracked last year. After 19 years, it finally just cracked. I guess that's a problem on these. So it did crack. But not till last year. But other than that, the interior, the leather's in good shape inside and everything else too. And I just kicked my tripod. So, yep. And some people are getting back to vehicles and leaving. I probably should do the same. Head home. The wife's wondering what the heck I'm doing. Ben, yes, they do. It's strange. And the dash pad for this thing is about $500, $600. So I don't want to get a cover. They have these covers you can buy to go over. And it kind of, wow, that car sounds horrendous. He started that thing. And it rattled for a little bit there. His oil pressure leaked down. Woo, that's not pretty. I think that's, is that an Audi V8? Sounds like it. But yeah, they have a covering buy for the dash, but it's cheap and crap. Well, it's not a rug, Ben. Actually, it looks kind of just like the dash, but it's actually a lay-on piece. And I don't want that. I want the actual dash when I can afford it. But right now, I got other things money going for her. She's a fun little girl. Programming is first. Because I think the guy that reprogrammed this for me some years back did it badly. It's kind of a slight runability issue. I've taken my scanner and gone all over this thing and cannot find anything. So I found out the guy that programmed this is being sued by a bunch of people he programmed for. And now he's out of business because of it. So yeah. Yeah, he's got an Audi V8. That's what it is. Boy, he's got a problem. He's rung the shit out of it. Yeah, it sounds like shit. It sounds better now that you got to run it. When he first started that thing, holy crap. It rattled bad. I don't know if you guys heard it over here. When he started that, it went brrrr. I'm like, oh. Ben, it really is. I mean, for what these things cost new, they're a great performing car. This thing here, if I get on the expressway, I do 80 miles an hour before I hit $2,000 on the tack in 6th gear. This thing gets better mileage than most V6s on the highway. If I can keep my foot out of it. These do make a noise a lot of people don't pay attention, don't like, from the outside, because you can hear the fuel injectors clicking. Because there's no hood insulation for lightness and heat dissipation for the ram air and stuff, and you can actually hear the injectors. So some people don't like that. Urbex, they heard it. Uncle Ben, they can be. It depends how you take care of them. You know, an Audi's like anything else. Just take care of it. I will say they're more expensive on average. Here in America, I know sometimes you guys overseas, that's what you have. You have Audis and BMWs and Mercedes everywhere. Well, to us, that's not average. To us, they're pricey over here. You guys go buy a used Beamer for $1,000 or something. Well, that's not what happens here. They're thought of as amazing hyper vehicles here, so people pay a lot for them. There's the back end of the bandstand. That's where I was standing when I said I was on the other side of the wall. Right behind that wall. Yeah, Ben, you're right. The LS engine has just tons of torque, and it's almost indestructible on the bottom end. People don't realize this is actually a 6-bolt main in the bottom end of these. The weakness on these were the valves, the valve springs. They'd float the valves a high end. But you can put upgraded valve springs on and fix that. But it's really, the LS engine's very bulletproof, very easy to work on. It's not overly complicated or expensive to work on. They're a great engine. So yeah, they just are. There's not a lot really goes major wrong with them. Urbexy, exactly. Buy the V-dub. Or same company, isn't it? You have a Lamborghini. Lambo, same family. Ben, they are very solid. The LS engines are super solid. Like I said, a lot of people don't realize they're 6-bolt main. I remember the old days. Is that a 2-bolt main or a 4-bolt main? Oh yeah, this is a 6. And the block, or the side bolts coming in, it's very solid. Oh, and Porsche. See, isn't that kind of weird? So they own Porsche and Lambo. So aren't they competing against themselves? Just curious how that works. I know this cam sucks. Sorry, guys. I know it's a lot prettier looking at the car than it is me. There. Yep. Right lens. There. Boy, that lens really brightens things up. This thing, it pulls in a lot of light. But yeah. But yeah, Ben, you're right. It is very solid, and I know some people in Europe may not like those or something, but I think she's a gorgeous old car, and I love it. It's a fun car. It's comfortable too. I've taken this clear to Florida and back, guys. So I do drive it. I've taken it clear to Florida and back. She's comfortable. She gets good mileage. She cruises down the expressway at 80 without even thinking about it. I can walk her up off this 155 Speedo and really without thinking hard. See, I agree, Urbex. See, I think we gotta start breaking companies up again. We're getting too many companies owning everything, and now that we're getting less choices, less options, and they're getting expensive now. Just like Disney owns too much. Disney owns 2 out of 4 TV networks now in our country. Plus, then they own ESPN. They own tons of movies, Star Wars, Marvel, you name it, and they're making crappy stuff. They're screwing things up. It's time to start breaking companies up again. Get competition, get things going. Hey, Carl, they own Bugatti also? Wow, I did not realize that. It is, Ben. But it's expensive to get a lot of euros over here because like how much BMW, Mercedes, and Audi cost here. Over in Europe, Audi, BMW, and Mercedes are kind of a lot cheaper. I'll tell you what, guys, what I want. Okay, you're going to laugh a little bit here. I want a Holden Ute. It's like the newer version of a El Camino with an LS engine in it. Oh, I'd love to have that. But oh no, we can't get Utes here in America unless you pay an ass load. I don't have an ass load. I just don't. Mercedes are taxis. See, I know, Ben. That's just stupid. I don't get it. Carl, I like some Stephen King movies. The thing is, I like them, but I don't really get into them as much as some people. Like I said, I'm more of a sci-fi junkie. If it's got a spaceship in it, stuff like that, I'm a little more into it. So yeah. The Holden Ute can't come to America because it does fail our emissions standards, and there's something else. Oh, it hasn't been safety tested by the Transportation Administration for safety. It's a stupid GM platform, you dinkuses. Mercedes like saying Chevy Sonic here. I don't know if it's that bad, Ben. Actually, our cop cars here, we got some pretty quick cop cars. You talk about how big this country is. Some of our cop cars here, there are some places where they got supercharged Challengers, Chargers, and Corvettes and stuff as cop cars here. I've seen a couple of newer Camaros as cop cars. So we got some pretty rough cop cars. I'm trying to do some Stephen King movie trivias. Well, Ben, I don't know a lot about him. I watched Langoliers and stuff, but that's been a while. I just don't watch a lot of the Stephen King. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you, I find horror movies a little bit funny because if you're ever in a horror movie situation, I'm the guy you want to hang out with because I will survive. I don't trip when I walk. I don't hear a noise downstairs in the dark after 5. My friends did go downstairs and check it out. If I do get the bad guy down, I don't stop, drop the stick, and run. I keep beating the dude, cut him up, and feed him to pigs. So yeah, horror movies make me laugh more than anything. I got friends that are real big horror movie fans. They won't watch them with me because I just sit there cracking up the whole time and making fun of the people. So yeah. Oh, Urbexy, if you can get the hold in there, please send it to me. I love the Ute. I know some people's like saying, oh, so you must like El Caminos too. Yeah, I actually do. Hey, and that's a good one, Ben. But boy, I'll tell you what, you're trying to be funny, but man, that's a good question too. Whew. Grand National or Typhoon? Oh, you suck, Ben. Because that's a real rough question. I still gotta go the classic. I'd probably still go Grand National. I probably would. Carl says the Grand National, yeah. Oh, the Grand Nationals are gorgeous. I know it's just the G body, fancied up, and oh, they're beautiful, and they were fast. They're still fast. There you go. Thank you, Urbexy. Yes, exactly. Well, one, Carl, I'm not dumb enough to get caught in a jigsaw room. Two, even watching those movies, those people make dumb decisions. A lot of them do. Not in their own best interest or anybody's best interest in the room. So now, I wouldn't get caught in a jigsaw room because I'm not dumb enough, one, to let Jigsaw grab me. He comes near me and pop a 40 cal in his butt. Or I'll mace his butt. He's not as sneaky as people make him out to be. But yeah, hey Carl, what Urbexy is telling you there is dead on. You need to schedule your live streams. Schedule it days in advance so people know when to come, when to look forward to it, when to go around, schedule around it and actually be there. That you need to do. And it takes time. Also, don't want to be mean here. You got to pick up your charisma a little on screen. I'm not great, but you got to talk, emote, fill the time, don't be quiet, engage the chat, anybody there, or even if it's just you. My first streams were just me pretty much talking to this. If you have to, walk around town, recording yourself talking while you're walking down the street. But you got to definitely make sure you are, active for the camera and streams. But yeah, Urbexy's giving you real good information. Oh, yeah, Ben, a good Grand National, you're starting at 25K. Notice the first movie is an hour, it takes less than an hour to cut that day. Yes. Yeah, I know, Urbexy. See, some of these movies are just not, I understand it's a horror movie, it's not trying to be realistic, but come on. You gotta at least give some semblance of, of how things really work. But yeah, Carl, like he said, schedule stuff in advance. And then, yeah, you do have to animate, bud. You are a little bit flat. I know you're pretty new to it, but you gotta really animate. Be ready. Even if there's nothing to talk about, you gotta talk. And add emotion. Be screwy if that's who you are. What was that? Weather update. Heavy weather is detected. Oh. I dropped my sunglasses, but I got clear skies. Well, weather's close to me. No, Carl, we're not trying to be mean here, so no, please don't take it that way. We honestly are trying to help, bud. We don't do anything to be mean. I mean, I feel no competition with anybody. I just don't do that on here. But, if we can help your stream somehow, that's great. I've tried to be there when I can. I've been to some of them. Yeah, you just gotta find your voice, speak up more. And it may take time, bud. It took my streams. I don't get a lot of views now, but to get the viewership I've got, it takes time. You may be talking to yourself for a long time. And don't just do trivia streams. Trivia streams are good on a channel that has a viewership. You got to do a whole variety of streams if you're going to be streaming channel more than anything. Or do streams about what your channel is about. If you're like urban exploring, you got to do urban exploring streams. If you're a cake baking channel, make sure you do cake baking. Don't just stream just trivia because it won't get anywhere with just trivia streams. So, yep. The guys out skateboarding, enjoying the night. And they are social distanced. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, now what Ben says there is also another point for you, Carl. Don't do them too early. Sure, we got the World Wide Web. But if your audience is mostly in America, you got to schedule around that. Stuff like that. Like my live streams on Tuesday. It's not super convenient for people in America. It's not super convenient for people in the UK and other countries. But I try to pick a time that is as good as possible for my audience. And the people who watch are people in multiple countries, so I try to adapt to them and hit it a semi-sweet spot or a semi-less icky spot to stream. So yeah, Carl, it's another thing you're going to want to do. Don't pick the worst possible times to stream, or don't just do random streams too often. When I do random streams like this, I also have a set things, and you got to do that too before you do random streams. But make sure you build an audience. It takes time, bud. But keep at it. At least you got the willpower to want to do it. So that's good. All right, guys. It has been on a little longer than I thought it was going to. I'm going to head home before the wife gets worried. You know, she ain't going to worry. I go home and do some breathing treatments. I got to edit. I do have the first part of my gimbal repair video almost done. Had a little software issue last night. I got the disassembly, the repair, and now I got to do the reassemble and test video. But I'm going to release one either tonight or tomorrow. Hey, Ben, have a good one. Thanks, Ben. Good comments, man. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Urbexy, as always, my friend. Carl, dude, trust me. And please do feel free to ask. If you do come to my streams on Tuesday, you don't have to. But feel free to ask everybody on there for, ask them stuff. Ask them if they've seen any of your streams, what suggestions can they give you? Because I'm not all that. I mean, people on there can come up with great ideas for you. Spectre Rebexy on the case, dude. Tell you what, dude, you are just on it. Not a joke. You're like a little detective on stuff. Clear back to the Shawnee thing. Remember that. But, all right, guys, I am going to get out of here. Try to release those videos the next day or two. I am trying to edit. Next weekend, since Sean found out Star does not have the panda flu, thank gosh she come out safe. And doesn't even have it in her system, so she's good. Sean and I are going out next weekend, so I'm spending all this week, except for Tuesday's live stream, editing like crazy. Try to edit out tons of the stuff we have left. Because now Sean and I are going to get out a lot more often. And also, I'm going to start going, I want to meet up with Joker again and explore with him some more. So we got a lot of stuff going on. So thanks for stopping by, and hope you guys do get a chance to get out soon. Those of you can't. Those of you are able to get out, I hope you get out, and warm weather's coming, and let's have a great year of, honestly, a great year of anything on YouTube. Let's beat back all this BS and have a good YouTube. How's that? Have a good one, Urbexy, and thanks again. Carl, thanks for coming in, buddy. And Ben, appreciate it. And Davo, Kiwi Life, hunted me down, ready to launch a missile at me. Thanks, guys. I will talk to you later. Have a good night. Actually, I just thought of something. Someday I got to take you guys. I'm going to have to mount the dash cam. I'm going to mount the dash cam in this puppy. And take you guys for a ride this sometime. Just listen to the sound of the engine. Oh, I love it. And stock exhaust. Sounds good, but not ultra loud. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.